This is the future.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So I just want to give a quick update on arcane farming and how you can profit tons of platinum right now that the event called Operation Gargoyles Cry ended weeks ago. I was supposed to make this video after the event ended, but I decided to postpone it as I want to see the market neutralize for a week and see the trends on what are the most sellable arcanes in the game. Now, you should focus farming on specific arcanes rather than going into different mission types, as arcanes sell better if they are maxed rank. Just remember that it also costs a lot of credit to trade these max arcanes, so it would be wise that the mission you'll be running also will give you a decent amount of credits. Also, there might be a lot of arcanes in the game, but only a few of them are sellable, and based on my experience, it's always better if you could sell a max rank arcane each week than farming one arcane that sells for 1,000 platinum, but it would take months to fully max rank. I am talking about Netracell arcanes such as Melee Crescendo and Melee Duplicate, as well as the arcane energize you can get from Eidolon hunting. If you are not farming focus points right now and solely focusing on getting Eidolon arcane, then I think that it's better to use the arcane dissolution system from Lloyd at Sanctum Anatomica than spend countless hours waiting and grinding for Eidolons that has a messed up RNG and crazy build and arsenal requirements just to get 6 Hydralisk captures per night cycle. The Eidolon hunting era is finally ending as players in Warframe get accustomed to arcane dissolution and how it can passively generate you arcanes that you want while farming for other important stuff that you need for your Helminth builds or gain more platinum in the process. Now, I want to tell you what are the best arcanes that are hot in the Warframe market. Take note that this is just my experience selling arcane to other players for years, but you might have some knowledge that I don't know, so feel free to share it in the comment section below. Like I always say, use my videos as a guide so you incorporate them into your playstyle. So after selling arcanes for years, I find both Primary Frostbite and Arcane Blessing to be the most profitable as they can easily be sold to other players. These arcanes can be farmed in the Steel Path Conjunction Survival, wherein you need to obtain Luathrax Plasm and trade them for arcanes from Archimede and Yonta. Both Arcane Blessing and Primary Frostbite are a great source of platinum, as you can sell a max rank each week for 180 to 200 platinum. However, after the Arcane Dissolution was added, the prices of these arcanes dropped to 150 platinum per max rank, and we don't know if it will stay at this price or drop again within a couple of months. The good thing is, while farming for these arcanes, you will also encounter Steel Path Acolytes that drops weapon arcanes that you can use for the Arcane Dissolution system in Sanctum Anatomica. In terms of getting the most arcanes for the Arcane Dissolution system, the Steel Path Conjunction Survival is not the best mission, but I still prefer it as currently it's a great source for platinum making. While farming weapon arcanes, I can also farm Thrax Plasm to convert it to either Arcane Blessing or Primary Frostbite. In terms of the arcanes available in Arcane Dissolution, I would highly advise focusing on either Duviri Arcanes or Eidolon Arcanes. In Duviri Arcanes, you have a high chance of getting Shotgun Vendetta that sells for around 150 platinum at max rank. The secondary outburst also got a decent drop rate in this pick, and it sells for 500 platinum at max rank. So far, the secondary outburst is the best arcane that you can sell quick to other players. There is also a big money arcane in this pool, and that is Arcane Reaper. However, it doesn't sell fast as secondary outburst despite its potential income of 700 to 800 platinum at max rank. On the other hand, the two best arcanes in the Eidolon pool are Arcane Avenger and Arcane Energize. Arcane Avenger is just like the secondary outburst that has decent chance of being rewarded in the pool, and it sells for around 400 platinum at max rank. While Arcane Avenger may took a while, but it will sold fast and can earn you 1,000 platinum or more at max rank. Before we continue, I would like to apologize if I wasn't able to show you a clip of using the Arcane Dissolution system. I did record a video in Exchange 17 from the Duviri pool, but I ended up recording a black screen since I forgot that the software I'm using won't record if I have dual monitor on. But rest assured that all the methods I'm doing here are legit, and this is one of the main platinum farming methods I'm using in Warframe right now, aside from prime parts farming. Okay, let's continue. The best method for getting arcane as fast as possible is the Steel Path Void Cascade mission in the Zaraman. The Void Cascade mission can spawn either Thrax Legatus or Thrax Centurion, which can drop Zaraman arcanes, which you can use for the Arcane Dissolution system. The best part is you can also farm Thrax Plasms and Void Gel, which you can use to feed pheromones and bile resources to your Helminth. In addition, Steel Path version of the mission will spawn Acolytes, which can drop weapon arcanes. However, we are not doing this mission for the Acolytes, but also for the bonus mod drop chance that Steel Path levels have to increase the chances of dropping Zaraman arcanes from Thrax enemies. A 3-day booster can be obtained as a reward from sorties, Archon hunts, and the Steel Path track of the circuit. This is also offered as a periodic item for sale by the Void Trader, costing 500 Ducats and 175,000 2,000 credits to purchase. Note that the Void Trader stock changes with each appearance and may not be available on a succeeding appearance. What I normally do is if I have a mod chance drop booster, I just grind the Steel Path Void Cascade mission for 3 days to farm lots of arcanes, as this booster affects arcane enhancements that are physically dropped by enemies just like in the Zeramin missions. When I don't have any additional mod drop chance booster aside from the Steel Path bonus, I just do the Steel Path Conjunction Survival to farm either Primary Frostbite and Arcane Blessing so I can sell them for platinum. The weapon Arcane from the Acolytes is just a bonus which will stack up for use in the Arcane Dissolution system. Don't get me wrong, you can still do the Steel Path Void Cascade mission if you want, and I just doing it this way as it's more productive based on my experience. In terms of Warframe builds, I just use my Ripcast Necros with the Incarnatort, as I'm also farming resources in the process for my Helminth system. With the new addition to the Archon Shard system, my expenditure of resources for feeding my Helminth system skyrocketed. The Bile resources are probably the most outrageous resource right now, and I'm farming a lot of Void Gel within the Zeraman missions. Also, Thermal Sludge and as well as Argon Crystals whenever there's a Steel Path Fisher mission and Void missions are great sources for Bile resources. You can use any builds in Warframes if you want, as these two missions can be done with a team in public queues. Do take note though that I am in the Asian server and I always have players in public queues doing either Steel Path Conjunction Survival or Steel Path Void Cascade for the main reason of farming arcanes. Results may vary depending on the server you are playing, and it would be best if you have friends to do this mission, as honestly it's quite boring doing the same thing over and over again. While you can do the solo extract and rerun the missions, it will only be a matter of time until you experience burnout. Warframe is best played with a team unless you are forced to play solo because of crappy internet service just like mine in the past. So that's all about it. I hope that you have learned something new from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future.